Hey, yo, what's going on? This your boy Al B of Two Throw Minds. This is Hustle Town Certified, and I'm in the building. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's your homegirl, Jessica Jeanz, the Hustle Town Network, Hustle Be the Podcast, Hustle Town Certified, and we're here with another artist. And today we have Two Throw Minds. You may know him from that. And this is Al B. He's in the building. Thank you for being here.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me here, man. Hey,
Yeah.
blessings.
So how's everything going? How you feeling right now?
I actually feel real good. I feel real good. I feel real positive, and hey, all praise to the Most High for that.
Yeah, for sure. So you've been doing music for a while, and there are some people that are unfamiliar with who you are, with your work, and we want to get people familiar with what it is that you do, your craft, your artistry, and what you are saying in your music, right? Because I have heard a few cuts. I'm a little late to the party, right? But I mean, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean?
Better late than never.
We're out here trying to get to know everybody who's working. So tell me a little bit about Albie, and let me know the type of direction that you're going with your music, and how long you've been in the game.
I'm gonna start with how long I've been in the game. I've been in the game on a professional pursuit with my music for maybe a little bit more than a decade, just trying to make something happen with that. Actually, from trying to making something happen. It's a slow start, but we're getting there. And who I am as an artist, I look at myself as, when you start checking out my music, what I say, I'm an advocate for progression and elevation with my people. At the same time, we try to have fun with it too, but I really want to just try to uplift my people through my music.
What's the song that you're most proud of that you've done?
I would say right now, two of them actually. My most recent one that I just dropped a video for was Willin', and the one prior to that, which I'm going to do an official rollout for with the video, it's called Player Made, because that song actually was my first, what they call it, my first, when you get it in a movie.
Oh.
My first placement.
Really?
Yes, it's in a movie that was shot locally called The Streets Ain't No Good, shot by Chino Grind, soundtrack produced by him as well, and that was my first opportunity to have a placement. So
man.
Those two songs are like real major.
So is the movie already out?
It's out on, I think, on YouTube, on Tubi, the platforms like that, streaming platforms. Check it out. Hey. Streets Ain't No Good. Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Now the Willing track, that's the one you shot in Vegas?
Yeah, that's the one I shot in Vegas.
Why'd you choose Vegas to choose that?
Okay, the little history behind that. I was out there in Vegas for my birthday, and ironically, I told myself, if I go out here, I want to shoot a video, and I say, I'm gonna just do it impromptu. Okay. The person behind it, which was very near and dear to me, my partner, she don't know nothing about shooting videos, none of that. I say, if I put you behind this camera, could you shoot this video for me? Do what you do. I'm not asking how it's gonna look, just do what you can, I'll handle the rest. Did that. So, and ironically, only if you catch this interview, you'll hear me say it. I shot the video, one of the corners I shot it, was on Koval and Flamingo, if y'all know what that is.
Yes.
That's the corner where Tupac got shot.
Yep.
So for me to speak about the song itself, Willin', it talks about motivation from any aspect, more than just musical, it's just life, whatever you're trying to pursue. You gotta be willing to put the work in. You gotta be willing to make a difference. Don't talk about wanting change and wanting to see change if you're not doing anything toward making that happen.
Right.
So that's why that song is near and dear to me.
Man, and you talked about over a decade in the progression, right?
Right.
And some people may look at certain people's success and think, oh, they happened overnight. I never heard of them before, and now they popping now. Tell me about those types of I guess the progression, right? The struggles and the things that you have to go through in being an artist and choosing this lifestyle.
Yes, because it's like we get caught up in the nostalgia at the early points of our career because we see different people do it. And I think for me, the influence kind of got real heavy once I began to become influenced by the local artists like Houston, for one. I'm heavily influenced by the Houston culture.
Yeah.
So when I started hearing about Screwed Up Click, Swisher House, Big Pokey, Slim Thug, and those guys, and I'm like, these guys are tearing the game up. Man, I can do that too, but we don't know about the behind the scenes work that has to be put in from like, first thing first, finding out how to record, because I come from back then when it was real hard to try to find out where to record it.
Not everybody had a studio.
Now you can record from your phone now, kind of like what Lil Robert was talking about on his. Recording from his phone to actually get in the studio now. So to go from that right there, then once you're recording, getting your quality up to par. Then you got to think about not only now you're making the music, finding out opportunities to perform and getting that. Once we finally start breaking ground on that, then it's like kind of like a universal law of attraction. Once you put yourself in position for it, the opportunities to come your way, and then just don't worry about that. Just keep on being consistent with it, So And then a major thing early in our career, we finally broke ground on actually opening up for Trader Truth in 2013 back at Jet Lounge, long time ago.
Wow.
So yeah, you know, and that was like, you know, once we did that right there, we was like, yo, we can just make a lot of stuff happen with this. Like, you know, we just kept it pushing and kept it pushing. We still here.
Yeah, so you know, you've taken advantage of networking opportunities, and you have a team. You have you know, people that you work with, and
Right.
tell me about that collaboration that you have with your partners.
With my partners, it's about, to me, we are all on a not necessarily the same, but a like-minded energy. We all share a mutual goal of seeing some sort of success, what it is, what we're doing. So we try to help each other out in any avenues that we can, from like offering places to record, because I have an in-home studio. Some of my other partners don't. So y'all come over here, we can come record what we can. We actually have our own camera equipment, so if we're not outsourcing, we can record in-home and get that done so that we're not wasting time. And then when it comes to like networking and booking shows, we come together. We're trying to get our own venues. Boom, boom, boom. 6+ heads come together. Boom, we throwing our own shows now. So, you know, it's about linking yourself up with people who have a mutual interest and a mutual goal and mindset.
Right.
Because it makes it easier to work with, though. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. And, you know, in all situations, there's fallouts, there's different
course.
types of miscommunications,
Right,
or,
right,
or
right.
how do you guys keep it together and keep it solid?
I would say, for the most part, not allowing anything of the negative realms like that to just come into play. Because when you give like overthinking or idle mind, like they say, idle mind is the devil's playground. When you give too much attention to not being in motion and you're sitting still, that's when like doubt comes in and fear comes in, and then all it takes is like one heavy weight of anything negative, and it can offset the balance, you know. And then when that happens, if you don't correct it right then and there, it grows and grows, and now you got a big elephant in the room that nobody's addressing. So
Right, great stuff. But let's talk about the music. Let's talk about what you have going on. So we talked about, you know, your single "The Willing,"
Yeah.
and what you have coming up. But what do you have out now? Because I want people to go back and you know, do their research, do their homework, and start streaming the stuff. So
Right.
what do you have up, and where can you find it?
What
Everywhere.
I have out now is my first solo project. It's called Something Throw. I released it a few years back in 2018, but it's still, you know, being streamed here and there across across the world. So check that out. That was my first official solo project, and I'm actually proud of that. And my other half of the group, Two Throw Minds, his name is DC. He has Caliber out, and we both released those at the same date on the same time. And we're working on the group project right now.
Okay.
So, and we don't have the official name, but it's coming. And then, you know, we got a lot of projects we're working on currently. We're just trying to just narrow it down to a smoother road, so that way we can let you guys know what's coming more precisely.
So were you guys already kind of doing collaborations together and decided to put out the project?
Yeah, that's kind of basically how it was, because we're still in the process of trying to fine tune the group sound. So we took, you know what I'm saying, we take what we do independently as practice.
Right.
So we're practicing while at the same time we're working to gain finances, knowledge, resources, all that to better the group once the group comes out. And we do have actually 2 group videos that we released about a year ago. One song's called No Slacking, and that's another song about progress, about, you know, no slacking with, you know what I'm saying, your dream chasing, and you gotta, sometimes you get tired, but you gotta pick up the pace and keep going. And then another one called RIP, basically just on some musical aspect about how we kill the beat, basically.
Man, you have a very positive spirit about you.
Well.
And I think that it's important that people that are watching this interview are able to, you know, receive what you have.
Right.
And I want to know your advice to artists who feel complacent, feel like they've been just running into a wall. They've been doing this for years and they're tired.
Right.
What is your advice for them to keep going?
My advice for them to keep going is, if you love, for starters, if you love what you do, just keep on doing that for starters, because it's going to keep you grounded. But if you're trying to seek growth, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and network, even if you have to spend a little bit, because truth be told, you're going to have to invest in yourself, whether it be money, time, resources, all kind of stuff like that. So don't be afraid to step out on a limb, you know what I'm saying? And don't waste too much time sitting waiting for handouts. You have to give people a reason to want to hand out to you. You know, it takes time, and you have to be patient, but you can't be too patient. You got to be aware, and you got to know when you feel it's time to make that move. God will tell you, and that's when you do it.
What are some of the contributions you feel that you've made in networking with other people?
From networking with people, I've gotten co-signs from like some big name artists from Lil Flip. I've networked. I've opened up for Slim Thug, Zero. I've met even like outside of music from networking. I was able to assist Trey in the relief era, in the
Oh,
relief
nice.
benefits with relief game
Yeah.
from all the hurricane and stuff. So I was able to assist with that and really just garner personal relationships also. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to just get out there. You got to want to come outside your shell.
Right.
Because a lot of us, we start off nervous and we're in this box and we want to just, people come check me out, come check me out. But sometimes you got to get out there and put it in their face like, hey, come check this out. Pull them by the shirt like, hey, come check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be aggressive with it sometimes.
Yeah, you have to.
All right, all right. Well, I do want people to stream your music. You said it's available on all platforms.
Yes.
And is there any shows or any place we can catch you coming up?
Right now, we're working on a show in Beaumont right now. It's going to be at 1923 Barber Parlor. If you happen to just be in town, come check us out. It's one of the local things that we're starting to put together ourselves.
Okay.
And we showcase our own skills, but we also give a platform to the artists around the way who want to be involved and want to showcase themselves. So
I love that. I love that. So if somebody want to jump on, they're just going to hop in and talk to you right quick.
Just hit us up and we'll let you know the details and stuff like that, and we can go from there. And also, I also perform once a month with an artist from Beaumont who's out here. His name is Robishow. He does the House of Blues once a month out here in the Foundation Room. Next time they post for the next show, I'll let you guys know.
Okay, all right. And I want everybody to keep up with you too. So where can they follow you, find you?
They can find me on Facebook, on the Albert Alexander, or Instagram, alb.2tm. Follow us on YouTube, 2throwminds, 2THROWED MINDZ, or hashtag 2TM. It'll link you to everything we do.